Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of building a modern house in Google SketchUp Pro, or actually not Pro, just Google SketchUp. And I would like to start off this part with saying thank you, because I've got quite a great response on the previous part of this series, which I'm very happy with, because that kind of gives me support to make more parts of it. So here is the second part. In this part we're just going to continue with the shape of the house, and we're going to not finish it because it's going to be quite a big house, but we're going to make quite much progress in it this part. And also we're going to make a little bit, or actually just a small part of the surroundings of the house, because I came up with an idea for that during the recordings of this part, because I came up with the idea that this house is kind of in a harbor kind of area, but not really a harbor, like, you know, with the how do you say that, the cargo stuff, with those ships, but with the let me search it, what the name of that is, the marina. Actually just the place where yachts lay, and then that this house is actually just at the side of the water there, and it has its own how do you say that, let me search it, it has its own, I don't know, but a place to put its boat and down and everything. So okay, that was not very clear, but you will see that later in the video. But I add water at the back side of the house actually. So here you see me making it a little bit bigger, and in the end it will be twice as wide as it is now. And I think I kind of like how it turns out to look like in the end. I'm quite proud of it, because this is the second building or house that I've built in Google SketchUp, so I think I pretty like it so far. And you seem to like it too, if I read the comments of the previous part. So I'm very happy with that, because I always like to get support from you. So yeah, also a tutorial is coming soon. I said it in the previous part too, but I just haven't had the time to record it that yet. But it will come, but I don't really know when yet. So here we're kind of making a balcony. It didn't really work, but in the end it did work. It was kind of difficult, but in the end the result looks kind of good, so I'm very happy with that. So I hope I will be able to talk through the whole part, because yeah, that can be quite difficult sometimes, but yeah, I hope I can. So we're making the balcony a little bit bigger now actually. So as you can see, the walls of the balcony are a little bit higher than the walls which we already had. If you can call, I think you can call them kind of half walls or fences actually. And now we're going to make some how do you say that, pillars, I think, just to make the house look a little bit more modern and everything. Yeah, because I quite like the look of pillars when you render the house, so that's why I decided to make those for this house too. So yeah, also I'm going to or actually I just want to build something famous in this program. So in the previous part I said I wanted to build the opera house, and I still would really like to do that, but I don't really know if that's possible, because I tried it once and it didn't really work because of the strange shapes of these sails. Because if you might know, the opera house has the shape of sails, and because of that it's pretty difficult or hard to make. But I am going to try to do it, but I think I'm not very sure if it will work. So now we're going to make the floor on the balcony and then we're going to go over to another part actually of the house. So yes, oh, and by the way, if you wonder how you build something in this program, it's actually very easy, because it kind of works like clay, because you have a tool with which you can make a circle and a square, and from you put that on your workspace kind of, and you make that, and then you have a drag thing, and then you can make it higher and three-dimensional and everything. And I use that tool a lot, that one which you just drag it, because then you can, that's also the way I make the wall, so it's pretty easy, but you have to know how it works. So I'm going to explain it in the tutorial I'm going to make. Here I was trying to make the roof, but it was kind of difficult because I wanted to do something special. So I actually wanted to make kind of a triangle, but that didn't work with the area under it, so I decided to not do it. I tried some things over here, it didn't work. So in the end I decided to just, yeah, try something else actually. And that's just going to be a same kind of roof as we have or as we already had at the other part actually of the house, if you can say it like that. So I think this is the moment I found out that it just didn't work. So yes, now we're going to make that other roof, make it like that, but we end up making it a little bit higher, if I can remember. Also a new speed build in this program is coming soon, so yeah, you can look out for that. I don't really know when it will be uploaded, but I am working on it, so it should be uploaded somewhere this week, I hope, but I'm not very sure. So here you see the roof, we did it, we made the pillars a little bit higher, yes, and then now we kind of change some stuff over there, make the shape, we add some details over here. Yes, I tried something cool over here, but it didn't really work because it ended up looking kind of strange, so I decided to not do it as I wanted to do it. So yeah, because it kind of looked strange, so I didn't really want to have that in the house. And also, if you wonder, in the end of this part there will indeed be renders of what we've built so far. This time I decided to put in 2 renders, one of the front side of the house and one of the back side, for as far as we build something there, because we don't build a lot there in this part, but we do build a river, so I kind of wanted to render that, so you can also kind of see how the water looks in this program. So yeah, if you have tips for me how to make this series better, then please let me know, because tips are always good and I would like to get some advice. And also, if you think there are ways of using the program in a handier way, please let me know, because I still kind of have to learn it, so tips are always welcome. So here we kind of make the garage area, or at least in that part there will be a garage door, because I don't really know if we will be doing the interior of this house, because that might take a very long time and I don't even know if that is possible in this program. Well, I know it's possible, but I don't know if it's like, yeah, if it really works to do it, because I don't think, or I don't know if there is really like space inside, because I kind of built everywhere and I think there will be some strange connections then, but we can see that later. For now we will mainly focus on the outside and then maybe later on the inside. So now we've kind of finished the main shape of the front of the house, This is the size it will be. In the at the back side it will be a little bit bigger, but the front side will kind of stay like this. So I hope you like it. I personally pretty do. So I hope you think the same. I don't really know what to talk about at this moment, but I hope you still like the part. So what are we doing right now? Yeah, we're fixing some strange things over here. Now we start making kind of some details for the garage, or actually the garage outside kind of thing. I had the idea of putting like well, it's not wood yet, but in the end I will put a wooden texture on it, and then you kind of that kind of gives a cool effect, I think. And yeah, kind of in reality it would be to make shadow in the house, and I use that in this program quite a lot because it makes detail to the house. So also in the house I'm working on right now for the speed build, I will also use this, what I'm doing right now, so you know that. Also we will be making the garage door in a second, I think. Yes, there we go. Didn't really know what to put, what kind of yeah, I don't think you can call it a texture yet because it aren't the colors, but I didn't really know what kind of shape I wanted to do with the windows, so I ended up making these kind of windows on the garage door, and I think I quite like those. So fix something over there. Yes, like that. Go a little bit inside, and then now we're going to make the front door actually. So we will also put that same idea as I had at the garage door in here, so you will see that in a second. And also you can see right now, well, you could already see it previously, but now I can just show you what I mean. You can just drag everything out and in that way you can just model the house. It kind of works like clay, I think you could say. So what are we going to be doing now? I think we're adding some detail to the roof. I think it kind of looks like a balcony. I don't think it will be big enough for a balcony, but it might be, I don't know. And now we're going to the back side of the house, I mean, and now we're also going to start with that river I was talking about previously. So first we're changing some stuff over here, and I had the idea of making like a river because I kind of felt like the bad thing about this is, well, I don't think you can really call it a bad thing, but the negative part of it, this program, is that you don't really have a world you build in, but just a space. So there's nothing, and you don't really have surroundings. So I decided to make that myself by adding a river, and also adding kind of some life to it by making a marina. If you pronounce it like that. I've never said that word in my life before, so I don't know if you say it like that, but it's just a harbor for yachts, so not for container ships, just for little boats actually. So now we're making yeah, actually the stairs to the foundation, which is kind of yeah, the area where you put the boat. And we don't make it a very detailed yet, we just make the shape of it because I kind of felt like that was a nice idea. So now we add some extra detail. In that part I had the idea of putting plants in there and everything. but we're not going to do that in this part yet. We're going to do that when we're going to do the landscaping or the gardening of this house. So now we're going to add the water, or actually the water texture, and then we're already quite close to the end of this second part. I hope you liked it, because it kind of felt like it was boring because I didn't really know what to talk about in this part. I hope I can speed it up a little bit more in the next part, but this time I just recorded, I just didn't record enough for that, because otherwise the video would be like 8 minutes and I didn't want it to be that short. So now we're kind of changing the look of the house at the back, and we're going to continue with that in the next part. So also we will be, I think maybe we can even finish the shape of the back side. And yeah, then I hope you enjoyed this part. We will go onto the renders of the house in a second, and then you will see the front side of the house like it is right now, and the water which I just created. So now we're still changing some stuff at the roof over here, about the roof, I don't really know how to say that. And I think that just created something cool. It doesn't look very good yet, but maybe later it will look better. So here you see the renders of the house. I hope you like this part. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I will see you in the third part of this series. Bye.